Well, welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from a lovely Westlake Village, California. It's bright, it's early. It's actually 6 o'clock on Wednesday here, and just following up on the Bitcoin flag formation. We've been following, call it a flag, call it a cone, call it whatever you want to call it. It's been 6 months of consolidation, sideways and boring chop. The bigger the consolidation, well, the bigger the move. The bigger the move, and I think it's a pretty simplistic short-term time frame analysis here. We said there was about a 75% chance that even though we had a massive rally, into this green 55, that 75% chance we're going to revisit this wick and maybe pass about 50% through. And I just noticed something here that does often happen in cryptocurrency land. From the low to the high, here's the low to the high on the daily. You can see we've come into the 618 one time. It likes to double bottom there. That would be your double bottom. See if that invalidates the head and shoulders that everybody's talking about really quick. But the double bottom, right, is going to look like something like that, right? So that double bottom-ish pattern. But I'm goosing the odds in the favors of a fake out here, as we got some inflation news. Inflation came in better than expected. Pat on the back, Jerome Powell. Stocks are bullish. Dixie. Well, let's just check in on that in just a second. I'm going to tell you why I think this could be a bit of a fake out before a pump. Okay, so NASDAQ, V-shaped recovery. S&P, V-shaped recovery. Back to the moon. Looks pretty bullish to me. Nikkei, same thing. Massive bounce off the bottom. Dixie down. That's what we want to see. Downwards continuations here. And Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin dominance. We want to see this one push a little bit higher, just slightly higher. And Bitcoin dominance, I was thinking about it, is something for everybody to get used to. Get a chart, get trading view, figure out what it is, what it means, put it on your chart. The symbol is BTC.D. As you think, we might not be talking about this for very long, but in fact, this chart goes back for years. And if you've been watching Bitcoin dominance for years, you're going to start to understand its interplay between the altcoin market and, well, the Bitcoin market. And could this be a massive W? I will hold that with reservation here and just go back to our yearly consolidation and our thesis that, hey, probably going to get a push up to the 618. Could we go a little deeper? I think, we may be nearing the top there, but yeah, I do think there's a chance for a leg deeper. Volatility still expanding, momentum to the upside on the weekly time frame. The daily is flopping over though. So daily, if you're bullish on those altcoins, well, you want to see Bitcoin dominance come down. Let's check out total 3. The chart seems to have escaped my chart. Total 3, another alt season coin index indicator. Alt season coin index indicator. Total 3 is market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bouncing it off the 236 one more time. Looks fairly supportive. So we ran it up to the 618, to the 236, back to the 0.5, the 618, or the 236. In fact, that's where I think we're going. That's where alt season comes. So the big question is, do we come down first? One more double bottom and then go? That could be the case, and that's what I'm going to be watching out for. Keeping my eyes peeled for, because alt season, it will come. And I forgot what was the FAS, the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule in investing. Most gains happen at the end. And the Pareto principle, that's it. That's the one I was looking for. The 80-20 rule, what it is, how it works. Really quick here, guys. 80-20 rule maintains that 80% of the outcomes from 20% of the causes. 80%, 20% rule prioritizes the 20% of factors that will produce the best result. The principle 80-20 rule is to identify an entity's best assets and use them efficiently to create maximum value. This is not how I understood it, so it's good that we are taking a look here, but essentially this Pareto principle does not mean people should then ignore the areas that are less successful. It's about priority focused tasks. And the 80-20 rule I'm talking about is the one that says that 80% of the gains will happen in the last 20% of the bull market. 80% of the gains will happen in the last 20% of the bull market. So let's see if that holds true, and what would that look like if our timeline is in fact in place. Been working very hard on a little trading bot here. Mr. Doggy Coin is, in fact, in an area that I think is precarious, and putting in a bit of a hammer weekly candle. If this one's going to continue, it's going to continue from here. That would be my assertion. And a closure, weekly closure back above 1208 likely means a bit of a meme coin rally for the rest of the market. What a day, what a day. It's 6 o'clock. Still here enjoying the cryptocurrency land. All right. Next up. Sorry here. I'm losing track. I got distracted with Mr. Doggy Coin. Again, bringing this up here. I don't know how these things in the background turned black. Or the grid turned gray. It's driving me nuts, but again, we want to be prepared for the worst and for the best. Prepare for the worst and the best. Best case scenario, believe it or not, guys, Bitcoin comes back down to $52,000 and we snatch another entry in for a long back to the top side of the range. Bitcoin never in its history has it ever not resolved this consolidation range to the upside after the post-halving. And I had it all drawn out, lost my chart again. It was on this chart. It was all drawn out. Everything you wanted to see very beautifully. And now the candle colors have changed. Everything's just going downhill from here, guys. Downhill from here, but weekly time frame. I could almost pick these halving times by heart here, just by looking at the chart, looking at the consolidations. One there. Let's see, where was the other one? Well, it had to be 4 years later. 2012, 2014, can't be there. This is silly. Where is the, I think the halving actually was there. Anyways, I'm going to have to go back and draw it, but essentially, here's what happens every time we get a halving. We get a period of consolidation. The longer the consolidation, the bigger the move. And that's, in fact, what I am believing long-term Bitcoin bullish. And we resolve that range to the upside. The last halving was in April of 2024. April 2024, which is here. March. Here we go. April. That was the consolidation there. And 2020, 2016. Here we go. Consolidation. Bang. Yeah, consolidated and then retested the range high. And that's what typically happens, guys. Typically what happens is you get a big consolidation. You get a breakout and a retest of the highs. A breakout and a retest of the highs. So when we do break out, don't be surprised when we come back and retest the box of peace and prosperity and death and despair. Don't be surprised. Okay. Next box. Here we go. Call that the breakout and the retest. I'm just going to draw it really quick. Boom. Period of consolidation. You could even call that the retest right there. There's your breakout and your clean retest. So that period was, a little period of time. And anyways, we are doing the same darn thing right now. We're doing the same thing. We're getting a little break of peace and prosperity. And as long as we resolve that range to the upside, break it to the upside, we're going to be very, very happy going into the last quarter of the year and the last quarter of, 6 months into 2025. We should be doing very, very well. So we got this period of consolidation. We're bouncing off the green 55. And as long as we're closing weeklies above that wick, I'm going to stay bullish with the bullish bias. And we just don't want to see a weekly close back below there. I think I'm going to leave you guys with that. We'll take a quick look at Mr. Ethereum. Gosh, these candles turn colors on me, and it is driving me nuts, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. But massive wedge here, or ascending triangle, right? We followed this year. We broke it out. We banged it out right to the target pretty much. Went for more. Targeting that high. You guys remember that? Smash the like button if you guys were here for that call out. Like and subscribe if you weren't. And next thing I'm looking for on the weekly time frame is a reclaim of that guy right there. So the big question is, are we going to fill the wick on all these major coins, or are we going to bounce from here? Only time will tell. And the rest of the week, I think some kind of economic data is going to come out next week, but nothing so abrasive that we can't get over it with a rally. Stock market looks good, so that's why I'm leaning towards this kind of happening right now with Bitcoin. Ooh. Checking it out on the hourly, and losing that white 200 simple is not what you want to see. In fact, if we don't reclaim this on the hourly time frame, that is goosing the odds in the favor of the bears, and a test down of 55,241 in the short term. And do I think it stops there? Let's see if it lines up with any fibs. Probably close enough is close enough. So targeting 55,306. That is not what I wanted to see, guys. That is not what I wanted to see at the end of the day here. This chart is not giving me the vibes of health and fitness for Bitcoin in the short term. So why is Bitcoin going down? There's rumors of war. Rumors. They're spreading a lot of FUD out there, and I don't think it's too much to be concerned about. All right, I think I'm just going on here, rambling a bit, taking a look at the hourly. See what the 4 hour says. Silver across the downside, and perhaps we're going to fill some of these wicks, some of these candles. Volatility is increasing, momentum to the downside on the 4 hour. Gosh. And I was going to say this on the 12 hour. This is the line in the sand. Don't want to see a closure below there. And we want to get back above 60,500 really quick if you are bullish. 60,500 is going to be good on the 12 hour. 12 hour below there, again, first target coming down at 55 and second target all the way down at 51,000 bucks. Let's hope and pray to Bitcoin Jesus that the price goes down there and we all get a chance to buy one more time. And that's what the chart says, guys. Declining volatility, expansion now on the 12 hour should get you that move. Is Dixie going to go up? Double bottoming here. Is that what's doing it? Because stocks look good. Back to the stock market, guys. Just kidding. And here would be the fake out. Bearish engulfing candle on the 12 hour as well. On the daily, not quite. Thursday, we're going to cross down below 57,200. Definitely don't want to close below that wick tomorrow. That would be a nail in the coffin for at least the short-term downside for the rest of the week. 5 days going to be rolling over. Gosh, this chart's driving me nuts. Get back to my old chart. Give me my old chart back here. Please. Yes, there we go. Back to my normal chart. Okay, I can see now. And again, total market cap. Again, everything looks like just one more swipe down. And then we should be good to go. We're going into September. It's August 15th, halfway through the month. One more buying opportunity, please. And then we should resolve that range to the upside. Get another rate hike coming in September. About 30 days away. Checking out the weekly on total market cap. Yeah, it just needs to hold here. Just needs to hold. No World War V news. No, nothing crazy happens. We know it can all happen in the blink of an eye here. Bake the cake. How's Tau doing? Wow, look at that bearish or that bullish engulfing candle on the Tau. Trying to put it in. Ooh, this one's going to rally if it does get going here. Can't believe it came all the way back after that mega dump down to 157 after being at $700. Gosh, how much did this thing dump from the highs? Just never recovered. 80%. Okay, Solana. Solana on the day. Sorry guys, it's a bit of a long one here. We're coming into Thursday now. I know it's still Wednesday, but we're coming into Thursday. Got to prepare for the weekly close on Friday, and we have one more day of price action to judge things. This consolidation's been brutal, absolutely brutal, guys. I don't know what to say here, but I'm going to be really disappointed if we come down and test the middle of this wick, which is, whatever Bitcoin does, all coins are going to do more. And if we came back down to 130 or 120 on Solana, I would consider it a gift from prayer, but not mine. No. Needless to say, let's have a little fun this month. Make sure you do smash that like button and share it with a friend. If you are watching out there and you stayed till the end, smash the like button again. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.